if you're from a country that is classified as a non-native English speaking country, you're probably wondering if you can make money as a freelance writer. If you're from a country that is classified as a non-native English-speaking country, you're probably wondering if you can make money as a freelance writer. Well, you can. I am from a non-native English-speaking country, and there's so many kickers writers out there that I know who are doing so well in their freelance writing career, and they're non-native English. I'm going to share more about this in the next few minutes. But in the meantime, if you're just visiting for the first time, my name is Lily. Welcome to the channel. Here we talk about activating wealth and the potential of wealth that is already in you. We just help you bring it out. And we've been treating freelance writing as a way to activate your wealth. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can become a freelance writer if you're a non-native English speaker. So I haven't personally experienced this, but I've had from my non-native English speaking friends that clients, especially white clients, even non-native clients, non-native English clients, tend to have bias sometimes against writers who are not from America or UK or Europe or Australia or wherever, a core English speaking country. And I get that. I mean, people probably have concerns about whether you can write it, whether you can use grammar and structure and all of that. But it's also probably not just a concerns thing. It's probably also a bias thing, because I've heard horror stories of people, and let this not discourage you, please wait to the end. But I've heard horror stories of people who my friends who have hopped on a call with an English or an American client, and during the course of the call, the sales call, during the chats, the email chats and whatever, they're speaking and typing good, flawless English, and then they get asked, "Can you speak English?" And that's probably the most demoralizing thing. I mean, am I glued to you? What have I been speaking all this while? It's English, right? My point with sharing this story is I'm not trying to say that there isn't a problem. Non-native English speakers do not have a challenge, a unique challenge that they face in the industry. It is there. But there are ways that you can avoid this and come on top of this, even as a non-native English speaker. In one of my other videos, I shared 10 freelance writers who were making over 100K per year. And the first person on the list that I shared is actually a non-native English speaker. Her name is Chima Magic. Now, how was she able to get to that point where she's a successful freelance writer? And mind you, she's not the only one. There's Afoma Umese, there's Roshni Zalani, I think, from India. There's so many of them. There's Komal Ahuja. She's also from India. And there's so many wonderful people from Pakistan and Philippines, and so many non-native English speaking people that are doing so well in this industry. But Chima, I know Chima's story personally because she shared that audacity was what helped her, first of all, overcome this. And what is audacity? It's a mental switch that she had to flip to tell herself, hey, I am worthy of this. I'm worthy of this amount of money. I am worthy of being in this industry. I'm smart. I'm brilliant. I'm everything. And when Chima was able to flip that switch, she started positioning herself not as a non-native English speaker who can write, but simply as a skilled freelance writer. And that's the point I want to make. Your positioning is not, I went to school for journalism and I learned how to write and all that. All of that nonsense does not matter. You're a skilled person, and that skill is what you're going to present. You're going to present it by results, testimonials. Collect these things like your life depends on it. And as you collect them, make sure you laud your victory. Someone once said that building in private is not for a person of color. And it's true. Because the more you speak out in public, the more you build, the more you share your wins, the more you share client testimonials and all that in public, it builds up your credibility. And people see that you've done this before and you've done this before and that you can actually do this. And then the final thing that I wanted to share is that in the end, people are paying money not for the words on the page. They're paying money for results. And so, if you can become so skilled that people know you for a particular skill, people call your name, like Chima, for example. Whenever people say topic clusters, the first person everyone mentions is Chima. And when you become so skilled, when people say research, the person they mention is me. When you become so skilled that people know you for a single thing, a particular thing, it becomes so much easier to get past that barrier. And no one is asking that you're a non-native English speaker anymore. And the clients who do ask that, you know that they are not the clients that you should be working with because they'll be complete ashats. Continue to use, you might feel like, it might feel intimidating because sometimes when you're writing, it feels like you're Googling the meaning of a lot of words. Can I give you a shocker? Some of the freelance writers you know, the white successful freelance writers you know, they Google stuff every day. Simple words, the spelling of words, how to use grammar. They do this every day. The bottom line of this whole video is, yes, you can make money as a non-native English speaker when you remove that mental barrier that makes you say, I'm going to charge less because I'm a non-native English speaker, or I'm not worthy of this, or I live in a country where the cost of living is lower and so I should lower my prices. Because when you charge cheap, clients will see it as a confirmation that yes, you aren't skilled enough to do what needs to be done for them. Don't forget to like this video, to subscribe, and to hit the notification bell so you stay with me throughout this entire series about freelance writing. See ya!